Hey there, everyone. So, welcome back to another exciting episode. And this is going to be something that we are going to come back to quite often. And it is what started this channel, which is Go Commentary. And so, it's been a long time since we've done this. And I'm feeling pretty excited to try to share with you guys such a different way of telling a story. And what I'm seeing nowadays in terms of different types of play style. And we have none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Dferret back again. He graciously gave us an SGF file of him and another player. And we're just gonna see how it goes. So Dferret is currently 9K on OGS with DanTup as his opponent playing as Black. I believe DanTup is a 12K player with a 7-stone handicap. So this is a handicap game, 7 stones, and this is gonna be amazing because I am trying out the Just Go program for reviewing games and all of that. And so we are going to just get on with it, and we're gonna see how it turns out. So let me make sure everything's working. Yes, everything is working, and I can't wait to see this game because 7-stone handicap, that's big. And I'm guessing that DanTup is a new-ish player, and so definitely DDK. And so we're gonna go straight into it. I'm hoping. No, I don't need to analyze. I'm hoping that the settings here, let me take a really quick look. There is no settings. There's hotkeys. There's export. There is no settings, so the speed at which it's gonna go is gonna go fairly fast. So I'm hoping that I can keep up. But it looks to be that we have around 250 moves to go, and I don't want to show you guys who win. Again, I don't know if this is correct right here. But let's get on to it. So we have, oh my gosh, okay, so it's going really fast. So what's happening? So I'm gonna actually have to slow this down because this is way too dang fast. Anyways, so what we have currently right now is White. When you're playing a handicap game, you have to really understand that the opponent that you are playing against, if you are the one giving the handicap to the other player, is that chances are they don't know much about the game. And so the handicap stones are there to kind of give them a handicap, have them be able to make a couple mistakes so that's not completely a detrimental game and they can still play inside of it. So right here we currently have, and let me get my my little pen doodly do out, okay? Let me see here. Maybe I can move this around just to make it slightly easier for me. There we go. So what we have right here is in White. We see that White right here is playing. There we go. And let me thin out my brush because it's been a long time since I've done any commentary. So what we see right currently is White taking over the bottom left-hand corner. So again, bottom left-hand corner right here, with this 1 stone here and 1 stone here, pretty much Dferret is saying, hey, look, DanTup, this little corner is mine. Don't try to invade in it. Now, what I will say about this particular move right here, and this is the beauty of this game where I can actually click, is the little pokey poke right here, because Dferret did do a 1-space jump allowing a peep to occur. And if this happens, I mean, it's okay. I just really dislike the cut on either side. And so again, if this happens, DanTup can easily just go on one side or the other. Say that DanTup wants to build the left side. He's going to Hane on the side that he doesn't want, right? Because again, if Dferret ignores, this allows DanTup to take the corner. And so most likely, Dferret might just say Atari. And then DanTup says Atari back. Dferret takes. And then DanTup will take this, and then this is the situation that you have. You have a situation where White is gaining a little bit, right? But you can see that Black is in such a better position. One, you have a huge potential to grow out here, as well as White per stone is getting 2 points per move. Not a very efficient way of playing if you're gonna do this style. But anyways, let's continue on here. And what did he go through? Oh, he didn't, right? I didn't. Oh, he did poke through. There we go. Okay, so he actually did poke through. And so what we see right here is that situation again. Is so hopefully DanTup will be able to maximize on that position. But right here we see in the top left-hand corner, DanTup taking. And let me see if I can get it out right here. There we go. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay. DanTup taking. Okay, you know what? I can't see the little. There we go. DanTup taking the top left-hand corner. Now, the top left-hand corner is pretty nice. It's not fully his yet. Again, Dferret could just play at the 3-3 location right there and do Joseki, and that he would be able to take over that area. And so, onwards and upwards, we see an enclosure being sealed, and now that is officially DanTup's location. A 3-3 invasion will not be very practical in that regard, and Dferret is now building his wall right here, building that nice strong wall facing the top side to the right. That's the direction that he wants to play in. So it would be really nice if we saw another move coming in later on. Say that DanTup plays here, right here, and you can see that this whole area right here is now looking to be like Dferret's territory. Okay, but right now we have a lot of positions right here, and so let's just take a look at the board. What is the message that DanTup is telling Dferret? Well, DanTup is saying, look, I want the whole entire right side. The top is not really so much that he's interested in, but it's more so this right. We can see the large knight move extension and enclosure, or just closing the skirt right here. So we see that DanTup wants to have this, as well as wants to have this. So DanTup is in a pretty nice lead, again, with the 7-stone handicap, rightfully so. And so DanTup now is making a statement saying, I am going to take the whole left side with move number 12. And Dferret, there we go. Dferret playing in the direction of play, working with that wall, is approaching the corner on the top right, and Dferret is gonna do Joseki. Now, with a lot of black stones here, typically we don't want to pillar down, but because there are so many black stones around, pillaring down is okay in this situation. Just because if he pillared upwards, right, and DanTup decides to go underneath, where is Dferret gonna go? Dferret's gonna run into a sea of black stones, leaving a couple weaknesses behind for a clamp to might happen here. And this is not a ideal position because now DanTup can just undercut. And so pillaring down is a nice option, and then jumping is also good. And so what we have right here is, again, DanTup taking the right side, and Dferret taking a massive control in the center now. Okay, so again, DanTup had the opportunity to kind of play on this shape right here, but he's saying, you know what, you can keep this tiny little 5-6 points in the bottom left hand corner. That is okay. I'm just gonna take my whole top bit right here. And so Dferret's like, no, I'm not gonna let you do that. Again, I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna push upwards, allowing you to kind of fix whatever shape it is and then branch outwards. So the ideal situation is, as white is pushing up, we want to start defending black here. Although he is fairly connected, but it would be a nice shape right here. Again, if Dferret decides to Hane, we can block right here, building a double tiger's mouth. This is a beautiful shape, which allows you to have a couple forcing moves right here, right? Taking a huge, massive center. And this wall is looking really nice. It's being supported by all the black stones around. That is beautiful. But without further ado, let's keep going. DanTup decides to take all the right side. It's all of his right now, complete cash. But again, now you're all on the fourth line. So we do want to kind of maybe just wave do the famous go wave, where it makes it a little bit harder for a player to invade into your territory right here. So you can see that if Dferret decides to go in on the second line invasion right here, trying to invade the 3-3 corner, right now you're supported by two sides. However, if for instance, we played on the fourth line, and then we have a second stone invasion, and say that you went here, well, look at what happens. Okay, and so you're able to allow him to kind of push and live potentially underneath, just because that stone is one line higher on the fourth line. Remember, fourth line's for influence. Fourth line is telling your opponent, I want center. Third line is saying, I want these territory points right here, and I'm going to kind of preserve that. So always keep that in mind. All right, so we're going to keep going. Dferret coming in, claiming to state that this middle portion is his. DanTup is like, nope, you're not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to let you jump. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press right here. I am going to press. I'm going to build my potential right here and press you and squeeze you into this bottom corner while I take this profit. So that is essentially the message that is being stated right now. And Dferret is like, no, you're not. I'm going to come out into the center and I'm going to run with you. And DanTup's like, okay, I let you. I yield. I let you do whatever you want. And again, messages. What you were telling your opponent is what's being played on the field. And so you just backing off right here is telling Dferret, hey, I want you. I'm okay with you coming out again, right? We can do this kind of thing right here. Okay, we can do this kind of situation, and you can take a bigger thing. That's essentially what that message is telling me if I was to play against it. What I would have liked Black to do is probably even just keep pressing. Keep pressing. You have so many supporting Blackstones. Again, you don't need to get into a crazy fight, but with the middle center Tengen Blackstone here, if White tries to cut, it's really hard for White to kind of run out where, you have all Blackstones around here. So, just having that little pressure is really nice. Okay, and you can just, come on out, Atari down, and then maybe Tiger's Mouth, something like that. Again, you're now splitting White into two weak groups. So that would be a really, really nice thing that happens. Dferret sees that and he's like, okay, I gotta spread. I gotta really just push my opponent onto the side and take up as much center room as I can. And DanTup has great intuition. It's like, nope, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm gonna keep you low. You can kind of squeeze out on the left side, but I'm gonna keep you low. And Dferret sees that. It's like, okay, well, you know what? Fine. I'm just gonna take my top now. Now, I don't agree with this so much just yet. I mean, this is an okay move. Okay, so let me scratch. This is an okay move. But with DanTup playing here, I mean, I can imagine him just coming in right here and starting to split these two stones out. This was already hard for Black to invade, so playing here, versus, let's see here, versus say that if I didn't play there and I played here, then, White comes in here and the Black here. So that's a difference of what, 3-4 points potentially coming in, right? You still have the good chunk right here. So kind of coming out and taking an extra step over. Yeah, it helps a little bit, but I feel that the cut here is a little bit harsher on White here. Okay, just having these three stones cut out and having Black take about 20, not 20 points, but 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 points ish approximately. That's a little hard. Again, Black is getting surrounded, but you do have a ladder position right here, and Black can easily just start doing things, right? Something like this. And so it is a great reduction move, but now DanTup is following along. Again, I feel that DanTup can press just a little bit more. Maybe even right here. Yes, you have a wide gap right here. Okay, but you know, something like this might be okay. It might be good. I mean, you have a lot of supporting stones around, but you know, no, it's not a bad move. It's not a bad move. You are reducing. You're kind of poking, prodding, saying, "Hey, if you don't defend, say that you Tanuki it out. If you don't defend, I am gonna come in and start wreaking havoc. I'm gonna enter your base and start destroying it from the inside out." So that's still a good move. And then Dferret's like, "Nope, I don't want you in. All right, I'm gonna just build my boundary. I'm gonna build my wall. I'm gonna fortify my position." Again, this doesn't really need protection right here. Say that you Tanuki it out and Dferret comes in. Doesn't really need protection right here. You block, goes in, and boom, look at you have a tiger's mouth. It's completely protected, right? And he can't really do this because it's just an Atari here. So you have great shape ready. This is the table shape right here. Table shape right here. Strong shape. Everything's connected. No need to play here. That's a Gote move. All right, so we're gonna keep going down in, and we're just gonna keep going. And so this is just filling out some positioning, and then now we have our very first fight. Now I'm gonna actually say this is a fight because look at where Dferret is. He's all the way behind enemy lines. He's saying, "Look, I see you have such a wide gap. I know I can live in here. You're inexperienced, I'm experienced general, and I'm gonna have my troops land in your space and live." And then DanTup, I don't know what you're gonna respond, but I'm hoping you respond well. And you decided to respond downwards. That is actually a good move. Remember, corner, side, center. Defend your corner first because corner's much easier for your opponent to live in as well. That is fine. And then Dferret decides to do an extremely large extension to make a base. Not too sure if I agree with this, just because, you know, DanTup can come in and start splitting right here, right? Something like this. Okay. Something like this, right? And then this becomes a huge issue right here. Okay, 2 stones die, and then you have another couple situations there that gets a little dicey. Okay, something like this can happen, and it's not a good look currently. Again, probably shouldn't. Yeah, I think this is okay right here because you can just haunt it right here. So even if he comes in, then you just block it. Okay, and that kills. So, anyways. But he decides to. Did he actually go through? Yes, he went through. Okay, so I stand corrected. So he is going to be doing something. Now, this I don't agree with. Again, do the Atari first. There's nothing that he can really do, right? Besides trying to live. He's completely weak. You have so many cutting points. Even if he connects here, you cut right here. Right? You cut. You're completely connected. Don't be scared too much. In this position, you have a lot of strength. Okay? But you connected that way, that's fine. Dferret decides to Atari upwards. Again, he takes, and you undercut underneath, that's fine. And now it is a co situation. For Dferret, this co is a saving grace just because he is behind. Remember, when you are the player with most territories in a stronger position, a co can lead to a very detrimental loss. Not always, but in my experience playing, co's happen. And co's are saving graces for me. So I'm really liking this for Dferret. And we can see that Dferret's just chugging along, and now he's created a very stronger shape. Not completely alive just yet, but next move he will become he will live. Again, right here is a mistake because the Atari next turn right here pretty much cancels out the what DanTup is trying to do, which is destroy the 2 eyes. So if DanTup really wanted to destroy this white group right here, all you need to do is just pillar down. If Dferret decides to go here, block right there, killing that eye, and then just there. Even if he goes here, you go down. Okay, something like this happens. Okay, now you're in a co for life situation. This is co for life. Dferret has to find a way to kind of make this work. Because if not, then we're in a lot of trouble. So again, don't forget to play here, because if Dferret comes in, then you can take. Okay, so make sure you play there first. And then this is a co for life situation. So now you can easily come in. Dferret might have to do this, and then you try to destroy this white group. Okay, but that didn't happen, and Dferret was able to take away this big territory right here, and even extend into the liberties over here. So what happened here? I went a little too fast. He decides to do a knight's move away. DanTup, good instinct, cutting off and just poking and prodding all of these peeps, all of these tiger's mouth, just going in there and filling it up so that nothing can live strongly. And I really like that about DanTup's playstyle. Again, that move not needed. It is Sente to destroy these two things, so that's okay. But again, it's not super needed just yet. Okay. All right. Cutting off Dferret right here, taking up a little bit of position. Awesome job. I really like that. Dferret coming in and living in on the second line. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Again, was this invasion successful? Yes. Remember, this was DanTup's area, and Dferret was able to procure 2, 4, 6, 7 points, and that's a 7-point loss for DanTup in terms of territory. So that's essentially a 14-point sway, the 20-point sway if you include the extra stones in DanTup's position. So that is a good move for Dferret. And now Dferret's trying to live in the middle right here, blocking, building territory, and now Dferret goes in again for another invasion on the top left-hand corner. Good. DanTup is now surrounding, and Dferret loving to do the self-peep move. Oh, there we go. You did it. Yes, we have the actual move, which I was describing earlier in this game. And yeah. So, but Dferret was able to take these 2 stones, procuring the top right-hand corner. So that was pretty good. Good instinct on looking at the double Atari. Now Dferret's coming in, trying to split the 2 black groups together from each other. So if we take a look right here at what currently is happening, we see there's a black wall right here. Okay, a black wall right here, as well as a black wall right here. And Dferret wants to split, having a white wall. Whoops. Let me get my white pen out. Here we go. Having a white wall split the 2 black areas right there. Okay. So overall, so far so good. Again, same idea. DanTup is wanting to split white from top and bottom. So same idea coming here. And I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. Okay. Good. And very good instinct cutting off that single stone. That's a great reduction move right there. Again, cutting off this single stone. Atari, good. And connect. And there we go. And I think this is pretty much game at this point, unless if Dferret is able to win in here. Not too sure. Dferret is able to live. Kind of. No, not able to. There we go. Okay, so is black alive? Yes, black has 2 eyes. Completely good. Atari's all around. And yeah, everything seems pretty self-explanatory in this section. Okay, block. Okay, block. And again, not really needing to go here in all honesty. If anything, just block right here, protecting your points, or even right here is Sente, right? because next move is Atari. And I guess out. Maybe here first. I don't know. But it would be nice to have that Aji there. Okay. Yes, block here too. Okay. Yep. 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 And yep. Yep. Okay. Again, be careful. You're in Atari right here. Okay, good. Good. Yes. Oh no! Oh, you're in Atari. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, this was sad. Yeah. Good move, Dferret. Dferret found the Tsuji right here. Okay. And that was a sad move. Very sad. Yeah, I think right here again you didn't need to Hane, you could have just extended right here and that would have saved both groups. Okay, white might extend and then you might do this. And where's white gonna go? White's gonna try to jump out, right? No, just you know, just kill right there. White's in complete black territory right now. Okay, good, good. Ooh, Atari. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing DanTup is trying to live in here, but I don't think that's going to work too well. Okay. It might actually work now because now this white group here is getting cut off. Okay. Uh-oh. Nice move. Nice move. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking it. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. So, Dferret has to be careful. There is some sort of Tsuji coming in very, very soon here. But I guess you could just easily just play here. Right? To kill it. And then black would die in white's territory. Okay. Yep. Oof. Okay. No! No, that's so sad. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Nice job. Nice job. I didn't even see that. Oh my god, I did not see that. I'm going a little too fast, so apologies, everyone. But look at that. Now black is in the lead. White was in the lead, and now black just took it all back. Man, this huge reduction and death of the center. I think that's game ending right there. Yeah. Wow. Okay. And this is just endgame stuff, and that's it. So estimated score, black won by 27 points. Holy jeez, that's amazing. Wow. Win rate as black. So here I'm gonna move my I'm gonna move my face. There we go. I'm gonna move my face here. There we go. And you guys can see that the win rate as black was pretty much near 0, and then it just shot up after the capture of this group right here. That is amazing. DanTup, well done. Well done. Oh man, that was an amazing match. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, that snapback. I did not see that snapback at all. Man, that was a good match. Oh man. And this is the wonderful thing about DDK games. It's just an amazing thing that happens when you know, you're so creative. You're just very creative. You're not there to play what the pros play, but you're there to pretty much experiment and find creative solutions to a problem. And this was a game that is just that. So thank you guys, Dferret, DanTup, for sending in your SGF file. I'm hoping that this commentary was an improvement from my past commentaries. I see a lot more now, and I'm able to kind of show you guys different variations that I see. Not meaning to critique your game too heavily here. Again, this is just things that I found that really helped me improve when people were critiquing me. So Again, this is just all in good fun and hoping that you were able to take something away from it. And for those who are watching, hoping that you guys are able to take something away from that as well. So again, thank you guys so much for sending this in. This was a very, very fun match. I'm hoping to kind of redo some of my commentary, maybe in terms of stylistic approaches or in terms of storytelling. But you guys let me know how it was, and and send in any other SGF that you guys would like me to take a look at. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see everyone in the next episode, and cheers.